Hi, I'm Anthony. I create the Professors, which you can find on this channel and blackborder.com. Each week on the Professors, I detail the newest cards and strategies, talk to players around the world, and try, but don't always succeed, to be an exemplar of a good Magic player. However, because of my free time constraints during the time span I'm allotted to make the show and the sheer weight of explaining every interaction of every card, I never detail everything on the Professors. As someone once said, theory is where you know why everything works, but nothing does. Practice is where everything works, and nobody knows why. Today, we combine theory with practice. Nothing works, and nobody knows why. If that is true, I firmly believe that the Professors is not a yesterday's tomorrow, but we can't cover everything. That's where this show comes in. On Practice and Theory, we'll take an in-depth look at the design, mathematic playability, and interactions of a card. This week, Cunning Sparkmage. Throughout Magic's history, we've seen dozens of pinging creatures, enchantments, and artifacts, but which one would be best for the current limited Zendikar Worldwide draft format? Well, red, based on its curve to commonality ratio in Worldwide, requires an uncommon creature at either 2 or 3 more than anything. So let's view our options. Prodigal Pyromancer is your base. It deals damage to a creature or player as a 1/1 for 3. However, the 1 power in terms of base stats is only extra fat when you can deal the damage directly. Vithian Stinger is a pinger with a less powerful body, but lower rarity than Prodigal Pyromancer, but has the ability to recur later on for additional damage. However, in the limited format of Shard's Block, Vithian Stinger's dealing damage to a creature was less effective than Prodigal Pyromancer's because of Shard's Block's unusually high toughness rate, even at lower mana costs, whereas M10 had nearly a 0.7 lower BTR TCCR. Cunning Sparkmage has the extra advantage of Vithian Stinger, in that it can ping a creature or player 1 extra time, but the Sparkmage can start out on turn 3, whereas the Vithian Stinger only gets its additional damage in later on. Because of this, it, of course, needed to be a 0/1 and an uncommon for limited. But this generic style of pinger is getting stale. What are other possible options with corresponding creature toughness in Zendikar Worldwide draft? I propose a human wizard for 2 red as an uncommon, as a 0/1 that taps to deal 1 damage to a creature. At first, the concept of a creature requiring 2 red in a format that offers Searing Blaze and often requires you to play 2 colors sounds hard to cast. Then the creature sounds too good in a format with a lower average BTR TCCR. But with the format's non-red average at 2.3 plus dozens of creatures savable by being multi-kicked, I propose that this creature will be the most preferable and a more innovative pinger than Cunning Sparkmage.